Yeah, yeah. Let's try again. Are you still there, Congressman?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think we're supposed to get to a better reception area here. But out in Wayne County, this is supposed to be a congressional delegation week, and that was canceled because of the current shutdown of DHS by the Democrats. And my first congressional delegation was going to be out to Fort Wainwright, Alaska, with the Army Chief of Staff to take a look at the training that's happening in Alaska to prepare for the Arctic fight and to prepare soldiers there. But we pivoted and have had a great district week. We've had 2 full days the last 2 days, and have a very full day today. But the first 2.5 months in have been just an absolute complete honor. So excited to be in this position. I'm on 2 committees. I didn't have a choice in the committee assignments this time around, but I'm on the Homeland Security Committee and Science, Space, and Technology.
Somebody likes you. Somebody likes you, Congressman Van Epps.
Oh, that's great.
That's why. I mean,
those are good.
Those are great. Those are great committees.
It's great. I'm very thankful for it. They are great committees. On Homeland, I'm on the Counterterrorism and Intel Subcommittee and the Transportation and Maritime Security Subcommittee, and those are really impactful. Transportation and Maritime Security has purview over TSA and Coast Guard, and then Counterterrorism and Intel, absolutely critical. Trying to spend time each week getting briefed on current and emerging threats. And I think with my background, I think it's helpful, and we're hoping to move the ball in a number of areas there on counterterrorism and intel. So it's been a whirlwind. We have the team set up. We've got a full team set up in district. Our Clarksville and Franklin offices are fully up and running, and have our team in place in DC as well. I'm so proud of the team, so excited about the folks that are on the team and the work that we'll be doing together.
What, Congressman, is the most surprising thing that you've learned in your 2.5 months now as a member of the U.S. House of Representatives, representing the 7th District of Tennessee?
One of the surprising things is that on the House floor, we don't have our own seats. It's kind of go where you want to go, but a whole lot of folks go to the same spots. And I've been rotating around and trying to build relationships from the different groups, but that's been kind of interesting to see. I think by and large there are just so many great people that want to work hard, want to serve their constituents, and advance issues and policies that support America, and that has been really great to see.
Crom Carmichael, the original All-Star panelist, is here in studio today, and Crom has a question for you, Congressman Van Epps.
Oh, great!
Congressman, congratulations on your wonderful victory. My question is this, and you may not have been up there long enough to be able to answer this question, but have you met any Democrats who you think you can work with toward really good policy?
And that is a great question. I'm trying to build. I think the short answer is I'm working on it right now, specifically for veteran and military issues. I'm on a couple of caucuses, and there's several others that we're going to join. But I'm on the 4-country caucus, and that is a cross-partisan group of both Republicans and Democrats. And I'm hoping to work to advance legislation particular to veterans and military there. I've only been able to make one breakfast so far with that group, but I'm hoping to have a bipartisan response to our first bill that we're working on right now, which are for veterans and Gold Star family members, to increase the death gratuity that gets paid to family members after a service member. It's at $100,000 right now. If benchmarked to inflation, it should be at $160,000. We're proposing $200,000, and then to benchmark that to inflation, it's the money that goes to cover expenses in that immediately after that tragedy occurs. And we think that's the right thing to do. And I would love to build a broad base of support for that effort.
So I think that there's nobody there's probably no Democrat you can name that's lining up to help you.
No, well, no, and I will, to take another, make one more comment on this question too. Actually, to both the questions, kind of what's been a thing that's been surprising. Maybe it shouldn't have been, but the rhetoric out of the Democrats on the Homeland Security Committee has been, I mean, just absurd in so many different ways, and something that I was not fully expecting. There was my very first hearing, very first one I went to, was before the Christmas break. It was the annual threat briefing. So Secretary Noem was in that briefing, and unfortunately she had to leave before it was over, and everybody knew that. And so as the new guy, I always go last with my questions. So I wasn't able to ask my questions of her. But in that hearing, the Democrats, there was a comment made critical of, it was when the National Guard soldiers got shot, one killed in D.C., absolutely tragic, horrific, a terrorist act. Just there was a comment made, very insensitive comment about that being an unfortunate incident. I forget the exact terms, but it really made my blood boil in that. And as still serving in the National Guard as well, these people who are out protecting our communities and our country. And I think that rhetoric in that first hearing that I was in was totally unacceptable.
Congressman, I know you're very busy. You've been able to grab a few minutes and chat with us. We would love to have you come back in studio when your schedule permits. Thanks so much for joining us today, Congressman.
Thanks, Michael. I appreciate it so much. Hope you have a great day.
All right. Congressman Matt Van Epps.